Guys, welcome back to my channel. Tonight's dinner, I'm making crock-pot chicken parm. Now, before we get everything going into my slow cooker, we're going to go over the ingredients. So your ingredients are chicken breast, 1 can of spaghetti sauce, and some breadcrumbs. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my chicken in. Now, I'm going to take each piece, and I'm going to bread my chicken in the breadcrumb mixture. Now, the important thing about this is that you're going to make sure you bread it on both sides. What I'll do is help me out a little bit. I'm going to kind of get these breadcrumbs on top of the chicken just a little bit. So if you guys can still kind of see me. Okay, so once I have that in, I'm going to pop it into my slow cooker. I'm going to get both sides. One piece is already going in. Now that's how you do it. So we're going to do the same thing with the rest. A lot of you guys asked me, you guys said, well, can you make a video of you making chicken parm? And I said, well, I can totally do that because it's an easy recipe. It's not difficult. It's so easy to make in your slow cooker. And it takes no time at all to make. It's very easy. Now I just did my second chicken. Now, once I get them in there, I'm going to bread both sides with some breadcrumbs. Put it in, shake it off just a little bit, shake off the excess, and put it into my slow cooker. Okay. Now, if you guys want, you guys can do your own version. There's plenty of versions of Crock-Pot chicken parm, but I've only done this version because I wanted to kind of get you guys to know how to make your chicken. Alright, so that's good. Now we're going to put that in our slow cooker. And we're going to do this piece right here in the crock. We're going to bread it. Make sure to get... Sorry, I'm not showing you guys the camera. I'm going to kind of push my breadcrumbs over to the side a bit here. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to film. I don't know if you guys can see my camera, but you guys can probably see it. I'm going to shake it off just a little bit and put it in. And that's going to do our chicken. So now, that's how the crock pot looks. I'm going to put some more in. Here's this big piece here. Now, some of these pieces are really thick, but they're kind of big. So what you want to do, now, any pieces of chicken that don't have enough breadcrumbs, I'm just going to sprinkle just a little on. You can see my chicken. I'm going to put this chicken in. And it kind of split into two pieces, but that's okay. So some of these chicken breasts, you see those, that's how they look. Now, this piece here, I'm going to kind of get it to the point where I can spread it on the chicken. This recipe is actually going to feed my whole family, so that's a good thing. When I made this for the first time, I was like, well, if I want to do this recipe, then I might as well. Now, oops. That didn't go as planned. Oof, it's fine. Alright guys, so we're going to spread our chicken. Just messed up on camera a little bit, but it's okay. Alright, so these pieces are kind of, like I said, they're big. But I'm going to kind of get my chicken. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my hands, just because it's ridiculous. I'm going to use my hands to spread our chicken. Now, my crock pot here. Now the chicken breast is gonna cook in the slow cooker for about 4 hours. Now you're gonna let this just cook away for a bit, and this is easy. So I just braided both sides, and you gotta do both sides of your chicken. Make sure both sides are coated. I'm gonna put it into the crock pot, and as you can see, that's how my chicken looks. Now I'm gonna do one more piece, and then we're gonna put our sauce on. And then actually, after we do this, I'm gonna put the rest of whatever breadcrumbs I have left onto my chicken. Now I'm gonna cover up. That's how the chicken looks. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash my hands, and then we're gonna do our sauce. So I'm gonna wash my hands. I gotta put you guys down for a minute. Now, when you do this recipe, guys, it's an easy recipe. Of course, when you make the chicken parm, you gotta make sure you cook it for a long period of time. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some of those breadcrumbs into our chicken because I can see most of the pieces up there. So I'm going to take my fork out, spoon, and all I'm going to do is gas back on. I'm gonna kind of move my breadcrumbs so that way they're not gonna mess. What I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna get the camera back on, and this is easy. So we're gonna take whatever breadcrumbs we have left. I'm gonna take some, not all of them. I'm just gonna take some, and I'm just gonna put it on top of the chicken, so that way all the breadcrumbs are nicely coated in the crock. And I know this sounds weird, but we're gonna make sure we bread all of our chicken. Okay, I'll put you guys again for a minute. Now, what we're gonna do, as I got that done, I'm gonna put my sauce on. Now, I'm going to let this cook. Now, I'm going to show you guys the video. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do next. So, you guys can see the slow cooker, right? We're going to put all of our sauce on, and this is going to go all over the crock pot. Now, why did we breaded our chicken first. That's the first step of this recipe. Now, after it's cooked for a while, I'm actually going to turn this on to high. And we're going to let this crock pot kind of heat up. I could have done it in the beginning, but I didn't want to risk burning myself. Okay, so this is how it looks. Now what I'm going to do is so then that way we can get our sauce. I'm going to kind of get the crock to where it's like shakeable. So I'm going to kind of shake it in there. And as you can see, that's how it looks. Okay, guys, so we got our chicken in, and it's on high. As you can see, the slow cooker's not heated up yet, but it will start to heat up. Okay, guys, so that's what it looks like. I'm going to turn this on high. I'm going to let this cook for about 4 hours, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to put my cheese on top. We're going to let that melt, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like, and I'll get you a plate. So be right back.